Hello and welcome back to Invincible Asia. I'm George from Movie Misfit, and today I get to take a look at the Shawscope Volume 1 Blu-ray box set from Arrow Video. So I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas. I hope Santa spoiled you and you got what you wanted. I got a few nice things, I have to say, yes. But one thing I did get myself on pre-order a long time ago was this gorgeous, incredible Blu-ray box set from Arrow Video of some amazing Shaw Brothers titles. Of course, I moaned and gurned because I'd seen everyone on Instagram who I follow has had their Shawscope for, they had it for a good week, let's just say. Even though I had an email saying yours has been posted, but ever since Brexit, seemingly trying to get post across from England to Northern Ireland just for that short distance has proven to be somewhat very difficult for a lot of people. Now, I can get things from Germany incredibly quick, quicker than I can get from England sometimes, and it just looked like it was not going to arrive before Christmas, which really pissed me off. But alas, there we have it on Christmas Eve afternoon. As I was about to give up, then it arrived finally. Slightly dented here and there because it's not amazingly packaged for such an amazing box set with a bit of weight in it. But obviously Royal Mail have a very busy time at Christmas, and things like this probably just get flung around. And I've worked in sorting offices and things like that before, and I see how it happens, and there's really no care in there. So next time, perhaps with Volume 2 Arrow Video, you can add a wee bit more packaging, a wee bit more bubble wrap in there just to protect these gorgeous cases from getting any more damage. So first up, let me just quickly share this with you. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Now it comes with this cardboard slip, so I'm going to take this off for the meantime. That's it on the back. I'm going to read this out to you here. Whoop, geez Louise. I'm going to read this out and just first of all show you the whole box itself. So this is the back, of course, and the front, as you see here. Some beautiful wee designs on there. Very simplistic, lovely texture with it, and it's just classy looking, really, really classy. I know we love our Kung Fu Ball Bart, and we love all this other artwork coming out that kind of takes us back to the heyday of the VHS release, but this kind of suits what is going on with this package, and I quite like it. So there we go. So before I get stuck in to this, I am going to read out just what is involved in this box set because it is quite sexy. Here we go. Limited edition Blu-ray collection contents in the Shawscope Volume 1 Blu-ray box set from Arrow Video. High definition 1080p Blu-ray presentations of all 12 films, including 7 new 2K restorations by Arrow Films, an illustrated 60-page collector's book featuring new writings by David Desser, Terence J. Brady and James Flower, plus cast and crew listings and notes on each film by Simon Abrams. New artwork by Sam Gilby, Matthew Griffin, Chris Malvin, Jacob Phillips, Ian Sheedy, Tony Stella, Darren Wheeling and Yolan Yates. Hours of never before seen bonus features, including several cast and crew interviews from the Frederick Ambrosine Video Archive and 2 CDs of music from the DeWolf Music Library as heard in 6 of the films exclusive to this collection. Right, Disc 1, Keen Boxer, brand new 2K restoration by Arrow Films from a 4K scan of the original negative. Newly restored, uncompressed Mandarin and English original mono audio, newly translated English subtitles for the Mandarin audio, plus English hard of hearing subtitles for the English dub. Brand new commentary by David Desser, co-editor of the Journal of Japanese and Korean Cinema and the Cinema of Hong Kong. Newly filmed appreciation by film critic and historian Tony Raines. Interview with director Chung Chang-hwa, filmed in 2003 and 2004. An interview with star Wang Ping, filmed in 2007. An interview with Korean cinema expert Cho Young-jung, author of Chung Chang-hwa, Man of Action, filmed in 2005. Cinema Hong Kong Kung Fu, the first in a 3-part documentary on Shaw Brothers' place within the martial arts genre, produced by Celestial Pictures in 2003, featuring interviews with Jackie Chan, Jet Li, John Woo, Sammo Hung, Gordon Lau, Lau Gar-leung, Cheng Pei-pei, David Chang, and many others. Alternate opening credits from the American version titled Five Fingers of Death. Hong Kong, US, and German theatrical trailers, plus US TV and radio spots, and an image gallery. There's a lot of text here, my eyes are playing up. Disc 2, The Boxer from Shantung, a brand new 2K restoration by Arrow Films from a 4K scan of the original negative. Newly restored uncompressed Mandarin and English original mono audio. Newly translated English subtitles. Interview with star Chen Kun-tai, filmed in 2007. Interview with assistant director John Woo, filmed in 2004. Interview with star David Chang, filmed in 2003. Conversation between stars Chen Kun-tai and Ku Feng, filmed at Shaw Brothers Reunion in 2007. Hong Kong and German theatrical trailers, plus a US TV spot and an image gallery. Disc 3, which includes 2 movies, The Five Shaolin Masters and Shaolin Temple, uncompressed Mandarin and English original mono audio for both films, newly translated English subtitles for both films, plus English hard of hearing subtitles. Newly filmed appreciation of Chang-Che by film critic and historian Tony Raines. Interview with star Kong Do, filmed in 2003. Elegant Trails David Chang and Elegant Trails Ti Lung, 2 featurettes on the actors, produced by Celestial Pictures in 2003. Alternate standard definition version of Shaolin Temple. Alternate opening credits from Five Masters of Death, the US version of Five Shaolin Masters. Alternate opening credits sequence for Shaolin Temple. The US and German trailers for Five Shaolin Masters. The Hong Kong and German trailers for Shaolin Temple, and image galleries for both films. Disc 4, The Mighty Peking Man, uncompressed Mandarin and English original mono audio, newly translated English subtitles with hard of hearing subtitles. Brand new commentary by Travis Crawford. Brand new interview with suit designer Kizo Murase, filmed in 2021. Interview with director Ho Menghua, filmed in 2003. Interview with star Ku Feng, filmed in 2004. Behind the scenes Super 8 footage from the archives of Kizo Murase. Unrestored standard definition version. Alternate opening credits from Goliathon, the US version of Mighty Peking Man. Hong Kong, US, German and Dutch theatrical trailers, plus US TV spot and an image gallery. We're halfway there. Disc 5, 2 movies again. Challenge of the Masters and Executioners from Shaolin. Brand new 2K restoration of Challenge of the Masters from the original negative by Arrow Films. Uncompressed Mandarin English original mono audio for both films, plus Cantonese mono for Challenge of the Masters. Newly translated English subtitles for both films, plus English hard of hearing subtitles for the English dubs. Newly filmed appreciation by film critic and historian Tony Raines. An interview with star Gordon Liu, filmed in 2002. An interview with star Chen Kun-tai, filmed in 2007. A Texas opening credits for Challenge of the Masters. Alternate English credits for Executioners from Shaolin. Hong Kong theatrical trailers for Challenge of the Masters. Hong Kong and US theatrical trailers for Executioners from Shaolin, and image galleries for both films. Disc 6 has Chinatown Kid on there, which is a brand new 2K restoration of the 115-minute international version from original film elements. A 90-minute alternate version, uncompressed original Cantonese audio for the international version with newly translated English subtitles. Uncompressed original English audio for the international version with optional hard of hearing subtitles. Uncompressed original Mandarin audio for the alternate version with newly translated English subtitles. Brand new commentary on the international version by Terence J. Brady, author of Alexander Fu Sheng, biography of the Chinatown Kid. Select scene video commentary by co-star Susan Shaw from 2021. Elegant Trails, Fu Sheng, a featurette on the actor, produced by Celestial Pictures in 2005. Hong Kong, US and German theatrical trailers, plus a US TV spot and an image gallery. Oh, disc 7, back to 2 movies, the 5 Venoms and Crippled Avengers, brand new 2K restorations of both films from the original negatives by Arrow Films, uncompressed Mandarin and English original mono audio for both, plus Cantonese mono for the 5 Venoms. Newly translated English subtitles for both films, plus English hard of hearing subtitles for English dubs, brand new commentary on the 5 films by critic Simon Abrams, interview with star Lo Meng filmed in 2003, Chang-Chi, The Master, a featurette about the director produced by Celestial Pictures in 2003, Hong Kong and US theatrical trailers for the 5 Venoms, and a Hong Kong theatrical trailer for Crippled Avengers, plus image galleries for both films. Disc 8, Heroes of the East and Dirty Ho, 2 of my favourites. Brand new 2K restoration of Dirty Ho from the original negative by Arrow Films, uncompressed Cantonese, Mandarin and English original mono audio for both films, newly translated English subtitles with hard of hearing subtitles for English dubs, brand new commentary on Heroes of the East by Jonathan Clements, author of A Brief History of the Martial Arts, newly filmed appreciation of both films by film critic and historian Tony Raines, interview with Heroes of the East star Yasuaki Kurata, filmed in 2003, alternate opening credits for Shaolin Challenges Ninja, the international version of Heroes of the East, alternate English credits for Dirty Ho, Hong Kong theatrical trailer for Heroes of the East, plus a US TV spot, Hong Kong theatrical trailer for Dirty Ho, and image galleries for both films. Disc 9 features music from Shaolin Temple, The Mighty Peking Man, and Chinatown Kid, and Disc 10, music from the 5 Venoms, Crippled Avengers, and Dirty Ho. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh my God. Wow. Oh, there's some weight in that, I tell you. Oh, would have been easier had I just held this, right? Stupid man. Okay, let's get stuck into these. Oh my goodness. I should have wore gloves for this, let's be honest. First of all, I think I'm going to have to take a look at this amazing book. I totally love the design of it and the size of it. I mean, it's just different from your regular A5 or A6, A7, A8 little booklet that usually comes with things, but this is just something else. Okay, let me get into it. Shawscope Volume 1. Oh gosh, it's beautifully designed. I do love the blue with it. I wonder, are they going to go down the route of perhaps Volume 2 having a different colour theme throughout it? Or keep it all the same? How am I going to put this on my shelf? How am I going to show it off in my collection? Who knows? But this is lovely. A Brief History of Shaw Brothers. I mean, it's going to take me a while getting through 80 pages, but there is quite a lot to be seen here. Some great behind the scenes shots. Really high definition pictures as well. Like, I'm excited. I mean, I know that 88 Films and the Vengeance Pack in Germany and many others have been dealing out the Shaw Brothers titles over the last few years. And it kind of worries me that, well, the likes of Mighty Peking Man, for example, has already been released on the 88 labels, 88 Films label, but I'm just hoping that there's not too many of these movies that come from Arrow with their Shawscope collections that match what other distributors are releasing, and especially in the UK. That's a stunning shot of Evelyn Craft there. So yeah, this is actually packed, absolutely packed, and bloody gorgeous. Yeah, I think this is going to be tonight's bedtime reading, if I'm not too exhausted from watching too many Kung Fu movies. Okay, I'm going to put this just to the side for safety's sake, and then slip out this incredible, beautifully packed book. Again, there's a little bit of damage on the back there, and I don't know how that would have happened. Kind of like glue on there. But hey, sure, nothing's perfect, is it? Oh my God. Okay, I'm just going to have a quick bird's eye view of this for you, because there's no way I can hold this up and we can all look at it together. It's just silly. So of course here we have disc 1. It gives you all the extra features again there. I should have just fucking read these out. That would have been much easier, wouldn't it? Ugh. Disc 2. I mean, these are beautifully, beautifully done. Absolutely gorgeous. Wow. My God. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. And it's strange. I mean, I'm kind of not worried as such, but concerned as to why there's 2 movies on one disc and 1 movie on its own. I'm wondering, is that going to take away from the quality? And why Mighty Peking Man got its own disc, for example. That's probably a movie I would have put on a disc with something else. But there is some crackers. Oh, this artwork is just divine. Wow. My goodness. Okay, so hopefully I can share this with you now. So Keen Boxer is the first disc of the collection. And as you can see here, it's stunning, absolutely gorgeous artwork. And this is just beautifully done. You know, it's like an old CD collection you would have picked up. The greatest rock albums of forever, or one of those albums you'd see advertised on late night television that you could pick up for, you know, $19.99 plus postage and packing. So Keen Boxer, I never had it on VHS. I just never came across it. I had seen it out there after I got the DVD, but I initially had gotten this release from Celestial Pictures, and this was kind of like the Hong Kong distributed DVD of the Shaw Brothers. This was typical of their style. And it was a great movie, a fantastic movie. 1972, also known as Five Fingers of Death, or Invincible Boxer, directed by Cheng Chang-ho, who's a Shaw Brothers director who'd done like Valley of the Fangs, Six Assassins, and that was before this. Then after this, he went on to do films such as Skyhawk, Double Crossers, and Broken Oath for Golden Harvest. It was choreographed by Lager Wing and Chan Chun, who was a Shaw Brothers star and choreographer. He went on to direct the likes of Kung Fu vs. Yoga, Energetic 21, and Fearless Hyena 2 for Lo Wei. But yes, an absolute classic. By all means, of course, stars a wonderful Lo Lei, Rock Tien, and others like James Nam, Bolo Young, Yen Shi Kwan, Brandy Yun, Lagar Wing. So a lot of, obviously they're a lot younger in that because this is such an older production. But yes, thoroughly enjoyed Keen Boxer, and I really cannot wait to get stuck into this version. I'm so excited. So excited. Disc 2. Look at this. Oh, The Boxer from Shantung. Again, The Boxer from Shantung is not one that I had previously, I don't believe. But another 1972 production, also known as The Killer from Shantung, directed by Chang Che, of course, and also co-directed by Pao Shu Li, who's a Shaw Brothers director behind the likes of The Water Margin, Delightful Forest, The Pirate with Ti Lung, as well as The Revenger and Kung Fu Emperor with Ti Lung also. It was choreographed by Lagar Lung and Lagar Wing and Chan Chun, as well as Tong Gai, who would work with Lagar Lung on many of the Shaw Brothers films. Stars Chen Kon Tai, David Chang, Chang Nan, Ku Feng, and early appearances from the likes of Feng Hakong, Yen Shi Kwan, Yun Yat Chor, and then of course prolific Shaw Brothers actress Mama Hung, who was the star of almost 290 movies, perhaps even 300 movies. So yes, I'm really excited to see this. I say I haven't seen it, but I can remember seeing a really dodgy really dodgy bootleg video way back when I lived in Toronto about just over 20 years ago, and there was a video store that had all these fantastic Shaw Brothers titles on the shelf, but a lot of them were quite dodgy, to say the least. So what have we got? On the next page we have got 5 Shaolin Masters and Shaolin Temple. Again, beautifully spread out there, absolutely gorgeously designed, this book. I do love it, absolutely cracker. So first up, 5 Shaolin Masters. So 5 Shaolin Masters, also known 1974 production, also known as the 5 Masters of Death, directed by Chang Cheh also, and choreographed by Lau Gar-lung and Lau Gar-wing. Stars Ti Lung, Alexander Fu Sheng, Chi Kon Chun, Meng Fei, Lung Gar-yan, Feng Hakon, Johnny Wang Long Wei, Gordon Low, Lau Gar-wing, and again with appearances from the likes of a young Jimmy Luke, the director of Robotrix, Eric Chang, Choi Fat, and even Jack Long. So again, a cracker movie, absolutely amazing, packed full of stunning martial arts battles, love it. 5 Shaolin Masters I do have as part of this Dragon Dynasty box set here that came with Executioners from Shaolin, Shaolin Temple 3, and Mad Monkey Kung Fu. 5 Shaolin Masters, if I can just slip it out. Here we have, again, stunningly designed covers here with this Dragon Dynasty collection. Totally photoshopped like crazy, but they do look pretty cool. Very epic. So the other side of that is Shaolin Temple, and I only ever had Shaolin Temple on the Warner Brothers release of on VHS. Now this, I have quite a number of these Warner Brothers Shaw Brothers releases, which I just love. I have quite a number, and I always love this design around. They have this little look on the banner right around the edges here. So Shaolin Temple was around 1976, also known sometimes as Death Chamber in the US, directed by Chang Cheh again and choreographed by Xiao Xing, actor and choreographer who went on to direct the likes of the Bone Crunching Kid with James Tien. He was joined by Chen Ten-tai, I think it's Chen Ten-tai, who choreographed and acted in a few of Jackie's Lo Wei films and directed The True Game of Death in 1979. Stars a majority of the main cast from 5 Shaolin Masters, such as Fu Sheng, Ti Lung, David Chang, etc., with the addition of Hua, Phil Kwok, Shizu, the actor Shizu, Wai Wang, and the typical regular extras, along with Robert Tai. And it was also co-directed by Wu Ma. So there we go. That's Shaolin Temple and 5 Shaolin Masters. Let's see. Next on the list is the mighty Peking Man. Now, I said earlier that 88 Films released this on Blu-ray. Not recently as such, but over the last few years. So it's already out there on Blu-ray from 88 Films. So it'll be interesting to see what the difference is between theirs and this. I didn't pick it up. There was other titles I'd rather have spent my money on. I have seen it before and it is fun. It's a lot of fun actually. But it's just not a movie I kind of really wanted to jump ahead with to grab on Blu-ray, because there was other titles coming out or other titles around that I wanted before spending that on Mighty Peking Man. So I am glad that it is a part of this collection. It looks amazing actually. Just that artwork again. So yes, the Mighty Peking Man, 1977, also known as Goliathon or Colossus of the Congo, directed by Ho Meng-hua, who was the man behind the early Monkey King films and some Shaw Brothers titles like The Human Goddess, Flying Guillotines, Black Magic 1 and 2, Dragon Missile, Oily Maniac, Vengeful Beauty, pretty much everything previously released by 88 Films, including Mighty Peking Man. It stars Evelyn Kraft, Danny Lee, Ku Feng, Norman Choi Soo Kung, Chen Ping, and also a young Corey Yun Kwai, Choi Fat, and Yun Chung Yan. Yeah, the fun movie. Again, it's probably not one of my favorite Shaw Brothers flicks, but it is a lot of fun. So disc 5, we have Challenge of the Masters and Executioners from Shaolin. Two highly regarded Shaw Brothers flicks that are jam-packed with an amazing cast and some incredible kung fu battles. Yeah, beautiful. So Challenge of the Masters I have had previously on DVD. Now this is a US release DVD from Tokyo Shock. This was actually a gift from Mike Leader when he was over at the festival, our film festival many years ago. But yeah, here we have it. I haven't watched it. It's quite dusty actually because I haven't watched it in some time, but it's going to be good too. And it's the enhanced edition. It says here in gold, enhanced. It's going to be good to put that up against what's going on here just to see how enhanced it really is. Enhanced for 16 by 9 televisions from HD Master, right? We've heard that before on many DVDs. Anyway, yes, it's going to be fun to go back to that and check it out. So I'll just hold this one up. It'll be lighter than the Shaw Scope box set. But Challenge of the Masters was 1976, directed by Lagar Lung, who also handles the choreography. It's also possibly an influence for the likes of Drunken Master because it's about a young Wong Fei Hung. Stars Chen Kun Tai, Gordon Low, Lagar Lung himself, Lagar Wing, Ricky Hu, Wong Yu, Feng Hak Ung, Wilson Tong, and then you've got appearances from young stuntmen, the likes of Yuen Bio, Peter and Billy Chan, Lam Ching Ying, Eric Chang, Meng Hoi, and many others, of course. You just got to spot them in the crowd. So yes, Challenge of the Masters. And then Executioners of Shaolin, I have got somewhere here. Yes, again, part of the box set from Dragon Dynasty. Oh, this is a pretty cool cover. I really do like this one. And on the back, Lole on the back looks pretty scary as Pai Mei. What a cracker film, actually. Of course, what inspired Tarantino to bring that same character into Kill Bill, of course. So, Executioners of Shaolin. Again, this is a bit lighter than the Shaw Scope. Executioners from Shaolin, 1977, directed by Lagar Lung, also known as Executioners of Death. So it's pretty much the same cast as Challenge of the Masters, with the addition of Lily Lee and Li Ho Sang, Xiao Ho, who else is in there? Stephen Tung Wai, and of course Lole as Pai Mei. It is a cracker film. I'm just thinking back here as I'm looking at this. I'm just thinking back to how amazingly well made and exciting it is, and I'm really looking forward to getting stuck into it on Blu-ray. Because it is one of my faves. And that artwork there is just fantastic for both films there. So next up is the famous Chinatown Kid with Alexander Fusheng. Probably one of his most popular titles. And it's a lot of fun. Again, this is a movie that I have had on the Warner home video label as part of their Shaw Brothers releases. 108 minutes long. So again, let me just quickly check. 108 minutes long. Brand new 2K restoration of the 115-minute international version, and then an international cut at 90 minutes. So what have I got at 108 minutes? Interesting. Okay. this will be fun. This will be fun. So yes, the Warner Home Video. Always loved that cover. And again, that's kind of what we're seeing there in the Shaw Scope book. So Chinatown Kid was made in 1977 by director Chang Che, choreographed by Robert Tai and Li Kai-ting, who is a popular kung fu actor. Also helped choreograph the likes of Rivals of Kung Fu, The Brave Archer, Baldhead Betty. Stars Fu Sheng, of course. Sun Chen, Phil Kwok, Lo Meng, Wang Longwei, Wang Longwei, and Kara Hoi, Dick Wei, Robert Tai, and of course the lovely Teresa Ha, who I just love seeing pop up. Can't beat old Teresa Ha. Ha ha. This 7, 5 Venoms, and Crippled Avengers. Again, more stunning artwork there. Very comic booky. So it is very nice indeed. 5 Venoms and the Crippled Avengers. I did have Made in Hong Kong released the 5 Venoms on VHS many years ago. Many years ago. And I did have it. I also had the VHS of Dirty Ho. And both of them I wore out. Totally wore out. I don't even have them. Even if they're wore out, usually I would have kept them just for nostalgic reasons, but they're gone. I've checked through my whole collection there and I just don't have it. But 5 Venoms I watched religiously, as I did with Dirty Ho also. Now Netflix in the UK released the 5 Venoms there for some time. It could still be on there. And Amazon Prime, of course, have released a ton of Shaw Brothers movies on there. But this will be the first time that I'm able to watch the 5 Venoms and Crippled Avengers in high definition on Blu-ray, and I cannot wait. Cannot wait. So let's see. The 5 Venoms made in 1978, known also as the 5 Deadly Venoms, directed by Chang Che, of course, and choreographed by Robert Tai, Lung Ting, and Lu Feng, who is the Centipede Venom himself, of course. He's joined by Philip Kwok, Sun Chen, Lo Meng, Wai Ping, Chang Sheng, Johnny Wang Long Wei, Ku Feng, Dick Wei, and God, I think Mama Hung even pops up in there again. And then you have obviously then Crippled Avengers. So Crippled Avengers was made the same year, 78, also known as Mortal Kombat or Return of the 5 Deadly Venoms in a lot of territories. Also known as Avengers Handicapped, I believe, in some places. Directed by Chang Che again and choreographed by Robert Tai and the Venoms, Lu Feng and Chang Sheng, both of whom star, of course. Also stars Chen Quan Tai, Phil Kwok, Lo Meng, Sun Chen, Johnny Wang Long Wei, Young Jimmy Look, Dick Wei, and Robert Mack, I believe. Yes, I think so. So that's disc 7. Disc 8, 2 of my absolute favourites in this collection. I'm so excited to see them. Heroes of the East and Dirty Ho. Here we have this gorgeously done artwork again. This is just beautiful. Look at that. Oh, I cannot wait. So Heroes of the East is another one of my earliest buys on video when I was a young teen, as Shaolin Challenges Ninja, which of course it offers the alternate opening on here. Shaolin Challenges Ninja, I just love this. And this was actually the first time, I believe at that stage when I had started collecting Kung Fu movies, that I had seen Gordon Liu with hair, and he looks so odd because every movie I had seen him in, he was bald, obviously. But yes, this is an absolute cracker. Made in 1978. So Shaolin Challenges Ninja, also known as Challenge of the Ninja, Shaolin versus Ninja, or Drunk Shaolin Challenges Ninja sometimes. Directed by Lau Lung and also choreographed by him. Stars Gordon Lau. I'm trying to think the girls, Mizumi Yuki possibly. The amazing Yasuaka Kurata. Chen Kang Ye, Lau Lung, Norman Choi Su Kung, the great Simon Yuen pops up there, Xiao Ho, Peter Chan, Wilson Tong, and Lee Hoi San, who I can actually see Peter Chan and Lee Hoi San here on the back cover of the VHS, practicing there. And then Dirty Ho, I had Dirty Ho, the Made in Hong Kong release of Dirty Ho, which fucking just blew me away. It was so much fun. Like, probably one of the most fun Shaw Brothers movies I've ever watched. The choreography was amazing. Absolutely amazing. The comedy is spot on. Really, really, really loved it. One of my favourite Gordon Liu movies. Absolutely. Wore the videotape out, of course, and I did go out of my way to find this one, and the only one I could find was the Celestial release, like Keen Boxer, but this was the Thai version. So I ordered it in off an eBay seller from Thailand, and this is how it came here. A few extra wee bits, and obviously all in Thai. But wonderful to see again on DVD. So jumping from that video quality to DVD was nice. But to be able to see that now on Blu-ray is going to be something special for me, because it is definitely one of my all-time favorite kung fu movies from Shaw Brothers. So Dirty Ho, let's see. Dirty Ho, made in 1979, directed by Largo Leung again, stars Wong Yu as the titular character of Dirty Ho, Gordon Liu as the Prince, Lo Lei, Johnny Wang Lung Wei, Xiao Ho, Wilson Tong, Kara Hui, Helen Poon, and then again there's appearances from the likes of Peter Chan, Jimmy Luck, and Shum Lo, who actually is in, I should have thought, Shum Lo is actually in the majority of these movies. So yeah, so there we go. And then the final pages here are the soundtracks of, what have we got? Shaolin Temple, Mighty Peking Man, and the Chinatown Kid. And then on the final page there, we have the 5 Venoms soundtrack, Cripple Avengers, and Dirty Ho. Dirty Ho. What a cracker name. I mean, there's a lot of Shaw Brothers titles you could totally adapt into porn. I mean, you don't have to, like, but I'm just saying, they're there. So here we have it. Absolutely stunning, stunning, stunning collection. Wow, beautiful. I'm so excited to get stuck into these. Obviously, it's going to take me a bit of time, and I'll not be finishing this video with my result for another few days, no doubt. But yes, Shawscope Volume 1 from Arrow Video, 12 movies on there and then some, 2 CDs of soundtracks. I'm going to go and start watching, which is going to take some time, but there we are. Beautiful. Anyway, see you soon. So, after a week long of watching, from Christmas through to New Year, this is the 1st of January, so Happy New Year. I have to say, honestly, by taking the time to go through this, to watch everything, to just take that moment. I think upon initially opening this set, I slightly overwhelmed, I guess, but you know, for everything from the design of it to the artwork from various artists, Darren Wheeling, Jacob Phillips, Chris Melbourne, Matthew Griffin. There's so many different artists there that are all throughout it, and just taking time to go through those special features. This is an incredible set. The quality of the films themselves, some are taken restorations, like 2K restorations of 4K scans, some are just in 1080p HD, but if you go to something like, and the quality is as good as, let's say, what Idiot give out on their Shaw Brothers releases, but if you go to something like Mighty Peking Man, for example, they've also put on there the original unrestored version of Mighty Peking Man, and when you run that side by side with the full HD cleaned up version, or even go and have a look at the trailers, the original US trailers or Hong Kong trailers, and then see the work done in how these movies have been cleaned up. It is phenomenal. Some of these movies look like they were made last week. They just are so pristine. Obviously there's some shots in there due to how it was shot, or the you know, certain nighttime scenes that may have a little bit more grain than others and whatnot. But that's typical of these 2K and 4K restored movies of yesteryear. That said, everything else about it is just fucking amazing, honestly. The extra features themselves, they range. There's quite a wide range. There's some documentaries there. There's some new material made by Arrow for this release. Interviews and appreciations, such as with Tony Raines, very, very interesting. I do enjoy listening to the guy, and it's lengthy. I mean, he has a good 30 to 40 minutes there talking about certain movies. Interviews with the filmmakers, or archival interviews from 2003, 2004, 2007, around those kind of dates. There's still a good running time with them. They're not brief, they're not shoddy, they're not quick, and there's some nicely put together and informative pieces. The commentaries, I haven't got through all of the commentaries yet. I mean, to be honest, they're so-so. I think we've just gotten so used to the fun commentaries of Mike Leader and Arne Venema, that some of these just seemed a little more flat. Not to the point where you couldn't listen to them. It's harder when you're doing an audio commentary on your own. It's harder to talk about things for so long. You know, there's certain points throughout these commentaries where those in question would be saying, well, that's a zoom shot. That's not a dolly shot. Oh, he just hits him in the face. Oh, he gets flipped over. I mean, yes, we can see that. That's what we're seeing. It's almost like he's narrating for the blind while they're watching a kung fu movie, which is, you know, is fine. But it's not the most informative. Again, I haven't got through all of them. What I did listen to, I went through, listened to them fine. But just, anyway, small gripe. This is stunning. Absolutely stunning. Well done, Arrow. Again, I can't wait for more. I really, really hope you continue this. It did make me wonder as to what were the choices. How did you come up with these movies, and why? I mean, personally, if I was putting together this Shawscope box set, and let's say it was knowing it was going to be a collection over the next lot of years, I probably would have started more with the decades, as in there's, you know, 12 movies from the 60s from Shaw Brothers that may have all starred Jimmy Wang Yu, but they're worthy of being the first in that collection. So I find it interesting as to why something like, say, Mighty Peking Man and not The One-Armed Swordsman, or Return of the One-Armed Swordsman, or you know, those kind of movies didn't necessarily make the cut. So yeah, it'd be interesting to find out why. But yes, absolutely, just in at the end of the year, one of my favorite buys of 2021. Thank God it's over. I'm sick of this pandemic crap. But yes, I cannot wait for more. I would highly recommend it. I mean, the box, as I say, has come with a bit of bumps, and I can see like a crush in the box there, and I can see nicks from it, from the postage. But inside is fine. Inside is 100%. Yes, this will annoy me forever, but inside is just beautiful. Again, I didn't get through the CDs at the end from the DeWolf library, which I'm excited to do. But it's just, there's so much there. There's so much there. The menus are typically Arrow. There's nothing too exciting from them, and they're just text with the artwork that you see in that collection and that set. But there's a lot going on there. There's different variations, different versions, lots of trailers, TV spots, interviews. There's plenty of, as I say, and everything just fills your evening. If you sit down to watch this at 6 o'clock, you're probably going to be done about 10. and that's including maybe if you watch the commentaries, let's say 11 p.m. So there's a good 4 or 5 hours in watching on one disc of or one set of movie, because I know some of the discs have 2 movies on them. Anyway, thank God that's over. I am looking forward to going back to watching them again. It was brilliant to see movies such as King Boxer, Boxer from Chinatown, and things like that. And as I say, even Mighty Peking Man, to see it in high definition was stunning. You know, right through to the 5 Venoms, finally to see that on Blu-ray and so clean and crisp was amazing. So yes, highly recommended. Get yourself the Volume 1 of the Shaw Scope from Arrow Video if you haven't already treated yourself. I mean, what was it, 100 quid, 110 quid for 12 plus movies from Shaw Brothers, and the work put into it is worth it. I'm not saying that Arrow should put their price up by any means. That's a very fair price and a very good price. But for what you're getting, you should be snapping this thing up. Anyway, done. Finally, I can rest and start watching. Oh Jesus, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh shit, I have about 15 new titles that I've still yet to get through to share with you. So yeah, plenty to keep me going. Anyway, Happy New Year. Hope you had a good Christmas, and I'll see you soon. Until next time, enjoy your Kung Fu and all that jibber jabber. God, I'm exhausted.